Hi everyone, happy Sunday. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Theresa from Theresa Holistic Tarot here with some cards for the coming week. So hopefully you will have decided if you've chosen number 1, 2, 3 or 4. I will time them underneath in the comments or the description box, whatever I can manage. And please take what resonates and leave what doesn't, because this is a general reading. They're not specific. They're for loads and loads and loads and loads and loads of different people who have just happened to choose that particular number. But it has some significance, some message. So it's also up to you to determine which part of it, fits, what resonates with you. So let's get started. So card number 1, please. Let's clear the energy. So angel spirits. And I think this week we're going to go with Psychic Tarot as our main cards. Okay, so angel spirits guides for number 1s, please. What does number 1s need to know or experience or learn or pay attention to for the coming week? Okay, wisdom. That's a good card. And we've got spiritual strength. Right. Okay, so wisdom speaks for itself. It's about learning and applying the learning. About it's not just, wisdom isn't about book learning, about how many degrees you have or how clever you are intellectually or academically. This is about knowledge of life and how we apply it. Spiritual strength means you may be tested and you will not be found wanting, because you do have an internal belief system spiritually which supports you. Now, spiritual is not religious. It's about your standards, your internal how you measure things, what's right, what's wrong. So applied knowledge, applied experience, and internal belief systems. So let's just get some tarot now. So angel spirits, guys, can we have some clarification, please, for number 1s? We have wisdom and we have spiritual strength. So what else do they need to know this week? Okay, 8 of Wands, lovely card. Wheel of Fortune, wow, that's fab. We've got the 2 of Cups for spiritual strength. And we've got the High Priestess. Okay, so 8 of Wands means success. Success coming in quickly, maybe taking you by surprise. It's about just things happening and maybe feeling a little bit overtaken. So in regards to wisdom, that would actually mean, oh, I've never known it to be quite like that. Normally it's like so. But you will need your wisdom, because you're coming into the Wheel of Fortune, fabulous energy. It's about cycles of life, knowing that one cycle is ending, a new cycle is beginning, but the universe has got your back. So this is a time for really knowing and experiencing success. So what is it that you need to apply your what have you learned up until now that you now will apply to this energy that's coming in for you, which is big. It's success, and it's big success, and it's going to happen quite quickly, take you by surprise. So spiritual strength can be, okay, what in my whole life, how can I apply it to the 2 of Cups? The 2 of Cups is about a new partnership. So part of the learning will be about either relationships or partnerships, say with a company. What is my belief system around that? So lots and lots and lots going on here for number 1s. The High Priestess is about, she's the keeper of secrets, but she's also pertaining to instinct and knowledge about self. So spiritual strength could be the very fact that you have a really good handle on you and what makes you tick. And that package is coming into a partnership, which is sort of quite fated, quite meant to be. And it's coming in, the partnership is coming up in your destiny, and it's going to be very successful. So really, really good cards there for number 1. So let's just see Any obstacles, please, or anything that number ones have to pay attention to? Because these look like really, it feels like the wisdom, the whatever, although I'm saying it's not academic, it's about experience, but it's going to pay off. And if it's learning academically with experience, it's just all going to come together, which is fab. Okay, obstacles are something they have to pay attention to. Okay, Two of Pentacles. So there's going to be a decision involved here, and that's where you're going to have to draw upon your previous experience, your previous knowledge, your previous learning. That is going to be an informed choice. It could dip into an emotional choice. Don't let it. Apply your knowledge to it, because this is an important decision to take. You're being actually asked to draw on everything you possess, because this is something that's going to be a big decision in the future. And another two. So definitely 100%, this is what you need to be paying attention to. So it's about taking the right decision. So both of these cards can mean, where am I going next? He's holding a globe in his hand. Where next? He's saying, where next? Now he might move because he's fed up juggling money, he's fed up juggling whatever, and it can be an emotional move, but it can also be a distance move, which is maybe why it's turning into quite a big decision. So very interesting that we've got 3 2s for the number ones. So it's pertaining to choices. Am I going to choose the right partnership for me? Am I going to choose the right place for me? Am I going to go materially, like career, take the right decision? And very much the very fact we've now got the that we had the 8 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, they're saying yes. But use everything at your disposal. Use all your experience, use your knowledge, use your belief system, which has gotten you to where you are today, but trust in your instinct. So interesting reading, I think, for number ones. All bodes very well. And you might start the ball rolling this week. You may hear something which gets the ball rolling this week. So all very good for number ones. Right, let's clear the energy. So angel spirits, guys, can we have cards for number 2, please? Psychic energy cards for number 2. What have number 2's got to think about, pay attention to, or concentrate on this coming week? Positive movement forward. Lovely card. And intuition. So you're going to have to trust yourself. You're also moving forward, even if you're feeling a little bit stuck. Trust your gut. So let's see what the tarot have to say about number 2's psychic energy cards. Oh, 5 of Swords. That's conflict. So there's an obstacle. But it's going to be, I'll tell you in a little second, it's going to be worth it. Ace of Wands, intuition, wow. And the World, oh my word, excellent. Right, so for number 2s, you've got positive movement forward. It may come after a row, during a row. It may come, the row will be part and parcel of the positive movement forward. Number 2s, you would be the victor here. You've got the higher moral ground. You'll be seeing somebody off. But it's also a card about how far do you want to take it. Because moving forward, which has got a fantastic result card, we've got the 10 of Pentacles here, which is the wish card for material. So the money, the peace of mind, the job which brings in the money, and friendships, all of that is saying it's going to 100% come right. So you're really going to have a really good payoff here, in as much as whatever drama, whatever negative energy you find yourself involved in, it's going to come right. But bear in mind, you can either let some part of it go, or do you really want the person pushed away out of your life completely because you've won this. So just be aware it could have an impact upon others. Intuition, Ace of Wands. massive inspiration. You're going to get that wonderful idea, that wonderful concept, that wonderful energy that's going to make you think, I know what I'm doing. I know what I need to do. This is my passion. This is my dream. This is about following the dream. And we've got the world. Wow. So the world it's saying the world's your oyster. And it may be moving out of the ending of one cycle, moving into the new cycle. But this cycle is so full of potential growth, development, opportunity. And you have to pay attention to what you're telling yourself, but not from the mind, from that higher self, that gut response, that little voice when you can calm your monkey chatter brain and actually see what is your higher self telling you. Follow that, because this is such fantastic cards here. So follow your intuition, follow your passion, follow your dream. Materially, it will definitely pay off. You may have some fight to get to this. You may have some controversy. You may find yourself standing up to other people and having to stand your ground. That's fine, because the payoff is just fabulous. Okay, so angels, spirits, guides. Can we have a card? What do number twos need to pay attention to, or what can be an energy block? Okay, the moon. Okay, so the moon is the card of Pisces. So maybe a Piscean energy, or you might be Pisces. There's a Piscean energy here. It's also a card of sometimes you need to, you see this conflict here. The dark side of the moon and the light of the moon, they're two completely different concepts. So you may have this can also be internal conflict, because you might need to visit your shadow side. We all have one. It's where all the fear is located. It's where all we might think, oh, but that, I don't want to think like that. That's, that's nasty. Sometimes we need to face it. We need to face the energy that's holding us back. And everybody has a shadow side, believe me. So if you've done some work in your shadow side, good for you. That's excellent. So what else? Okay, so endings. The 10 of Pentacles. The 10 of Wands, sorry. So the moon, which can also indicate mood swings. So positive movement forward can be held back, or you may have to pay attention to your mood swings. And your mood swings can be that internal conflict as well. That, yes, I can. No, I can't. Oh my God, I can. Oh no, I can't. That up, down, up, down, up, down. So be aware you may be slipping into mood swings. And listen, I've got to say to you, mood swings are not attractive or easy to live with. So if you're aware that you are being moody, then please try and do something about it. You've got the 10 of Wands here. The 10 of Wands. Now, wait, look closely at that card. He's accumulated that over a period of time. He's either fought hard to get it, he's defended it well, and it's there. But look at his body language. He's tired. He needs to put this burden down. Something has turned into a burden. Now, it can be the fact that I'm so always second guessing myself that I can't actually take a decision. So you need to examine how relevant this moon card is to you, because is the internal conflict, is the drama that's going on inside yourself, is it holding you back from moving forward? Because every indication here energetically is there's positive movement forward here for you, but you have to engage with that energy. You can't just expect to sit there and it all washes over you and it's all going to happen. No, you engage with it, embrace it, work with the change, and you will really get that manifestation, that materialization of what it is you're dreaming for. Now, you've got the World here. The World, what a fantastic card. It's a wonderful travel card as well, as is the Ace of Wands. So if you're thinking about moving to another country, crack on, because you're at the end of something. You're at the end of a cycle. Remember I said about moving from one cycle to... You're at the end of a cycle, new beginnings, embrace it. So have a little look, number twos, and look at what could potentially be holding you back. It's normally fear orientated, and it's affecting your mood swings, which will affect your personality, which will affect your reasoning. And let me know if that makes any sense to you. So let's clear the energy. So can we have cards, please, Spirit, for number 3? What do number 3 need to know or learn this week to help guide them? Emotional withdrawal. Actually, I think I turned that there. I think it came out like that. And accelerated motion. So the card that I'm going to take it as reverse. I'm pretty sure I twisted it, so, but it's fine. Sometimes when cards come out reverse, they're highlighting the need for something else, or they can say this is being slowed down because or it can be an energy block. So emotional withdrawal reversed actually means an ending of emotional withdrawal. Somebody's actually beginning to move out of that energy. Somebody's actually beginning to make themselves emotionally available. And with accelerated motion, it's going to start happening really quickly. And they're going to really think, why on earth did I stay stuck there for so long? Either in grief or regret or sadness or loss. How come I've distanced myself from all my friends or my family or whatever? There's a healing taking place here, which is wonderful. Okay. King of Swords, that's about clarity. So it's about somebody getting really clear what's driving them, what they're thinking, what they're communicating to others. So there's knowledge with the King of Swords, and there's also action. 3 of Pentacles. Wow, the Lovers. And oh, well, sometimes this 2 of Cups can be taken as a career card with a new partnership involving a new job, a new company. It's a good match, etc. But when it comes out with the Lovers, it's definitely an emotional love twosome here. So what the cards would be indicating is this may take you by surprise. It comes in quite quickly. So the Lovers, obviously, a new love affair, passion. The 2 of Cups is the commitment level, the seeing each other at different levels, the being on the same page, thinking the same things, laughing at the same things, just seeing the world as somebody else does. It's a real card of the right match, the right fit. And the Lovers, again, just wonderful, new relationship, new passion, and it may take you by surprise. So the 3 of Pentacles here is collaboration, building, and moving forward. So the King of Swords would say you need to get clear what it is you want. If you don't use law of attraction, really I urge you to just get the basics, because clarity is everything. And the basis of law of attraction is clarity and gratitude. So getting clear about what you want and then taking the decision, I'm actually going to start moving towards it. I'm going to start implementing change. But it's not emotional change. It's I've thought about it. I've really rationalized it. I've looked at every, I realize where I've maybe been stuck emotionally. I realize it's time to let something go. I realize I've got to deal with my issues. I need to take some action. So the action can just be, it can be quite simple. It can be saying, I realize this is what I've been doing. Now I want to make a difference. I want to change. And I want to move on with the rest of my life. This is a card of sometimes home building, but it's about collaboration in the main, and it's about taking advice from professionals. So when I say home building, it can literally physically be a home, but it can be that internal home where I feel comfortable and at ease with myself. So this can indicate maybe speaking to a professional, speaking to a counsellor, or somebody who works with CBT, which I'm very, obviously, I favour. So that's quite interesting. Really nice cards. So moving out of an emotionally withdrawn, somebody that's cut themselves off for a while, is now ready, is now healing, who's now coming back into the fold. it's going to happen quickly, that the person maybe hooks. And I have to say here that this may really take somebody by surprise. This may actually somebody that feels they're just beginning to move out of grief or loss or wherever they've been held back, and all of a sudden they meet somebody else, and so it really might just take them by total surprise that this has happened so quickly. Or just getting over a relationship, you know. You might think, oh, I never thought I'd get over this person, and lo and behold, there you are. But it's also about speaking about it, which can be that therapy part, acknowledging it, writing it down, journaling it. It's about getting it out and dealing with that suppressed emotion. And belief systems, because they often... So what is holding me back? Sorry, I should have said that. What do number threes have to pay attention to? And what could be holding them back? Well, that ties in with the wakening up from emotional withdrawal. He's so focused on those 3 cups. Look at his body language. He's well cheesed off. And he's looking at those. He's so busy, so focused on those, that he's missing that golden opportunity. And in this case, it could be the new love. And it could be closer than you realise. It could well be under your own nose. And Spirit would be saying to you, you need to lift your head. But it's happening. It is happening. So you're getting a little reminder there, but it is beginning to happen, which is fab. And the Queen of Wands. Well, the Queen of Wands is just very, very driven. Very, very passionate. But she's also about achieving. She's the Queen of manifestation. You know, okay, we've got the energy, the Empress for huge abundance, but she makes it happen. She engages with the energy. She helps the process. She can often be being seen to be very, very pushy, but she will encourage. She will get this energy really flowing. So if you feel that you've been held back, stuck in the past, or held back by a previous relationship, being unable to let it go, this is your time. This really is your time. And once you take that decision, I'm going to move out of this energy, then it all begins to start happening. But you need to get clarity first. You may need to talk to somebody, possibly professional, but first and foremost, you need to lift your head, take that decision. I'm going to shift this energy, and then just what should take place. Because she takes no prisoners, this Queen, in as much as she'll make something happen. And it does happen quickly anyway, with accelerated motion. And you've got the 2 beautiful... These are the 2 relationship cards, hugely important relationship cards in the deck. The Lovers and the 2 of Cups. So she is going to make this relationship happen, because now she's clear. Now she knows where she's been stuck. Now she's identified where she's been held back. Now she's identified her energy blocks or her negative beliefs. And once she starts to get a handle on that, there's no holding her back. Or he back, because these are not gender specific. Right, so wonderful for me, great energy, new relationship, definitely coming in, and quickly, the number 3s. Okay, so let's clear the energy. Angel Spirits, guys, can we have some cards here for number 4, please? What do number 4s need to hear or need to learn for this week that will stand them in good stead? These are bigger, but a little bit more awkward to hold. Right. Triumphant success. Well, there we go. That's just absolutely lovely. Lovely. And we've got positive movement forward again. I think, was it number 2s that had that? Yeah. Okay. But you saw me shuffle them well, so this is meant to be for number 4s. Triumphant success. Great. So you're seeing your way clear now. You know exactly where you're heading. You know exactly what you're doing, what you're beginning to achieve. And you've maybe fought hard for this, because swords don't come lightly. So, Angel Spirits, guys, let's have some clarifiers. So triumphant success is going to bring you multiple choices with the 7 of Cups here. You actually may feel a little bit overwhelmed. Oh my word, I didn't realise I would have to think about this much when I started this, or I got this, or whatever. There's so much more to think of. I didn't actually realise. So choices, decisions, and it can be a little bit overwhelming. Knight of Pentacles, positive movement forward with money or material issues. The Emperor, fab. And the Queen of Swords, that's great. So this is all about movement and change. The Knight of Pentacles is saying that change is happening, it's coming in, it's triumphant success, but it's steady. He is not impulsive. He's maybe taken time to get to where he is now, and he's going to make this work. The Emperor, you may have someone supporting you or guiding you or giving you advice, because this is a really powerful and serious senior energy. So if this is because it's a general reading, I can't be specific if it's job related or whatever about getting the job you've really been after, but somebody is either advising you, saying, why don't you think about doing it this way, or doing that little extra bit of work, or doing that extra course, or volunteering for that, or go and talk to HR, whatever. But there's somebody here whose advice you should listen to, because it's going to really shift the energy forward and result in that triumphant success. Now, the Queen of Swords, I love this energy. Queen of Swords is very much about communication. She's also about her truth and knowing what it is she wants. So this is about being authentic. This is about you moving forward, but making something, but communicating. So making something known to other people. This is how I see it moving forward. This is how I would like it to work for me. So if there was a new job offer, a new opportunity coming in for you, you may have to negotiate with the person that's making you the offer and saying, okay, that sounds fab, but I would like this, this, and this if that's possible. It's a bit of negotiation going on here, but it's all positive movement forward, and you're wanted. In this instance, this is your moment. So you have got to be clear in your own head that you can negotiate, and that you have the communication skills to be able to do it. You have the drive to be able to do it. So go for it. As I said, you may have a lot more to consider, and it may just feel a little bit overwhelming, but I would urge you, just do your research. Do your research. Consider all options. Look at each option as it comes. What are the pros? What are the cons? Don't fall into the trap of making it emotional, because this is an emotional, feeling overwhelmed emotionally. She's all about clarity, rational. She's actually quite cold-blooded in regards to the other queens, but she's a rational thinker. She's successful. Swords. She's going to help you. Clarity will help you get exactly what it is and where you want to be. So what do number 4s have to consider this week? Or maybe it could be an energy block. Nothing really, because this is a card of celebration. This is a card of actually inviting my family and my friends round to celebrate with me, which ties in with triumphant success and positive movement forward. Okay, the only thing you may have to consider with the Two of Cups is the Two of Pentacles here is that taking the decision. So there's a balancing act. So this is where all the negotiation skills come in, because you may have to negotiate what works for you, because you may have, this might be the absolutely perfect job, and you may think, oh my, I'd cut off my arm for that, I just want it so much. Oh, but it's in Timbuktu. Oh dear. So I've got to make a decision. But you will make the right decision. The success is yours for the taking. The card indicates celebration with family and friends. Yes, you may have to really work some issues through, but they're all workable. So do your research. So there may be some, this feels very much to me, because it's all this rational, and it feels like job, new beginning, new career, starting up your own business. It feels like a tick box exercise. This feels to me like you're going to have to sit down and physically go through a list and say, right, done, completed. Now I'm going to ignore that one. I've looked at it. No. So really have to work something through, but it'll be worth it. Look at this is a wonderful energy. And all you can do is accept the guidance that's being offered to you, because he's really stable. He's all about doing things properly. And he's also about achieving that really strong foundation that you are striving and moving towards. So listen to somebody's advice, get clear on what you want. Change is coming in. You're going to be celebrating, but you've got a decision to take. But lovely, lovely cards for number 4. Okay, let me know how that resonates with you folks and how your week pans out. And I look forward to hearing from you. Okay, thank you. Bye.